All right, crew, here we go. First break of the night is some more beautiful Series 2 baseball sealed deal. This is a full case of Hobby. PYT number 1. We've already done a full case of Hobby, but it was a random. It was beautiful. Stuff has been very good to us. We were at a case of Jumbo and a case of Hobby on release day just 2 nights ago. Back at it with more Hobby tonight. Long break, relax, chat, give me a topic of conversation. Hey, gloves ripped already? I haven't done anything. Like to talk food, like to talk sports. Finals tonight. 3-0 Florida, Edmonton. I think a lot of people turned the game off, like myself, for a little bit. 4-1 Florida in the third. Like 15 minutes to go. Then all of a sudden Edmonton went bang, bang. 6 minutes to go, we do these packs at the end of the break. About 5 minutes ago, 5:15 or so. They were within 1, but couldn't get the 4th goal to tie it up. And Celtics, that hectic win 2 nights ago. They're on tonight. Florida, I think, yeah, they're playing tomorrow. So we shall see how it goes. You had Chinese tonight? Tell me it was House of Woo. Isn't the bar crew a House of Woo crew? Check, let me get the order side up so I can see if anything comes in. There we go. Should have turned the monitors a little, that's okay. Oh, boo. What'd you get? I wouldn't know unless it's like Dragon Palace, I guess, at that point. Or China Dynasty, if that's even still a thing up in is that Cranston? China Dynasty up by that Stop and Shop over there. I'm bad with roads. We do, William. Yep. We do a basic evaluation for you on the card. We'll point out if there's anything big time wrong with it, unless you just tell us, like, I've already looked at it, or I don't care what it looks like, I'm sending it no matter what, then we just send it. And then we do all the shipping for you, entering into the system, etc. When cards come back, we do a reveal on stream, we record it, and then we put the cards aside for you to pick them up. Kehu, Red Uncrease should have pretty good place, not as good as Woo. Yeah, right now we charge $2 a card to do that, which honestly is a steal. It generally works out cheaper unless you have your own collector's club, but even with shipping, because we combine your shipping with other people's in the order, so you get a break on shipping versus if you just shipped your own cards, and you get a break because we do, you know, the collectors, and we do the minimum 10 cards or 20 cards, pending, you know, whatever specials going on. Here we go. So I think at $2 a card as an extra charge, I think usually that's still cheaper than if you do it yourself. We might be going up from $2 a card. $2 a card for the time we put into it is not a lot. We've come to find out. We take it pretty seriously. We send you an email when the cards are received by PSA. We send you an email once they're back, etc. So we do that. Mostly PSA right now. We will do SGC or BGS, but mostly PSA. But we can help with whatever. Those 3, though, we don't go off the beaten path in grading as of yet. You know, if another company pops up and is, you know, becomes more prominent, then we will. Yep, William, you drop them off at the shop to, I think you come into the shop. I think I was just talking to my dad. Said you stopped by the other day or whatever. Sean Bouchard, Colorado, 114 out of 299. Jerry or Bob, you can drop them off to either of those guys. They know to leave them in the break room, and they don't deal with it. It's all myself and the other break guys, mostly Soren helping, but Laos learning to help a little as well. First home run challenge of the break is a Juan Soto. We just ask that you leave an email address with your cards. Any special instructions, like I want these graded no matter what, or, you know, whatever. Miguel Vargas out of 2024 on the Future Stars. 270 out of 2024. Email address, if you want to leave a phone number too in case we need to get in touch with you, that's up to you though. But email is preferred. We're not trying to make phone calls every 2 seconds about stuff. We send emails with all the info about your cards being sent out. It's a little easier for us that way. But phone number doesn't hurt just in case something comes up. Jacob Young on the foil. Imanaga, or as they call him, what is it, Mike? When he orders coffee, he just calls himself Mike. I think I read an article on that today. It's easier to say than Showtime for the coffee folks. If you want it like super expressed or something, like we do the value stuff typically, unless a card is too expensive to be in the value level. But we send value unless somebody tells us otherwise. Okay, what's the price for sending them out for grading? How fast you usually get them back? So PSA's Yu Darvish on the teal, 94 to 399. It depends on what the value of the card is. So PSA charges you based on the value of the card. If they're lower end cards, they run specials some months or every month, but it depends on what the special is. If cards qualify for it, sometimes, you know, $15.99 is about as cheap as you'll get for the sports special. Blake Snell autograph. First hit of the night is an autograph. It's going to Colin and Jillian. Blake Snell. $19.99, $15.99, once in a while $14.99 for sports. But that's all for, you know, max $200 or max $500, depending on the nature of the deal if you're in the club. So it depends on that. It's a big part of it. And then after that, it is, you know, that's just the charge for grading. They also charge you a separate fee for handling and return insured shipping. So you got to factor that in, and then you factor in what it costs us to ship to them, because they don't charge that. I think they actually just started allowing you to do send-out shipping right through them, I believe. That might be a brand new thing. But that's the one where we get to split it up with whoever else is sending cards with you. And then $2 per card. So it really depends. But if you're looking at a value submission, you're probably looking anywhere from $20 to $25 per card all in. If it's a value submission, so that's like a lower end card, $200 or $500 max, depending on, you know, the nature of it, if there's a special going on that month. And that's declared value. It's supposed to be declared value post-grading, which I think is kind of a joke. What do they want you to estimate 10s just to inflate it, but then you're going to get an 8 on your card or a 9, you know, whatever. But we haven't been upcharged on a card yet, and some cards borderline you always are on the side of the cheaper bracket. If they tell you it's upcharged, hey, that's a good thing. That means you probably got a good grade on a card they think is very valuable. So you snuck in the Obsidian Jalen Hurts 101 at value. Wow, nice. What's up, Kim? And 55 business days, that's their conservative estimate right now. We just sent technically 4 orders in. Well, 3 orders in. It was all in one shipment, but a single oversized hockey. Actually, no, it was 4 orders. But Bedard Young Gun. We sent in a 52 card value, so it's a special of the month. 52 sports cards. We sent in 10 card Star Wars monthly special. They had a Star Wars deal going on. And we sent in 2 higher end cards. The 52 card somehow, so we shipped that stuff out like 2 weeks ago, roughly. And the 52 card just finished grading, I think. They haven't popped. They're in assembly. And so did the 2 faster cards, so I'm shocked. So we might get those back in like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 weeks. I don't know yet. Sometimes things can get sort of stuck at different aspects of the process, but that was the value, and it's looking like it's going to be the fastest value submission we've had yet. But we'll see. Time will tell. Jordan Walker foil. Bryce Harper, city to city. What's up, Craig? Happy Friday, dude. Ooh. Nick Madrigal on the American flag. This wasn't even backwards. 66 out of 76. Not backwards. That's weird. Nick Madrigal, Cubbies. Joe Hernandez. That's a cool parallel. It's another Shota. I'll take a break maybe after 3 boxes to top load. Not a million top loads. There's a good amount of sleeves in this stuff. I'll do the sleeves, I think, after the break. We'll see. We'll see how many pile up. That's the only thing. Solo, I can deal with all the computer stuff, all that stuff, whatever. 236 out of 299, Acuna. 356 on the average card. We hit 2 really nice Acunas the other day, and out of 10 40-70 club, and we also hit his city-to-city auto. So Acuna is hot right now in our breaks. To drop some cards off then, maybe now's the time. Yeah, feel free. All these go to the team associated, so here would be Texas, Wembanyama to the Yankees, Stroud to Houston, if we're lucky enough to hit a Wembanyama Stroud duel. Who's got the Yankees? Mason does, and Houston is Jake. That would be a big old random unless those guys wanted to talk about it, which card like that, I'd try and reach out to the 2 of them and see. Yeah, the grading stuff's fun. It takes a lot of time, but it's fun. I do enjoy it. I think the parallels are not backwards in this box, I think. Is what I'm now realizing. Just what I still realized the 76, but I think the whole box is like that. No, actually, because the Acuna is backwards, and so is this Liam Hendricks. I think Sox Yanks now, right? That's a big deal these days. The most, like it used to be at least 20 years ago. Riley has lost its luster. They both went on spells of not being very good here and there, having down years. And other teams in the division have caught up / surpassed. Though the Yankees are obviously beasts this year. I think Heel's on the mound tonight, actually. 239 out of 299. Mookie Betts, WAR. Black Border All-Star. Nice. Dodgers, Greg. Photo there. Manny Machado on the jersey card. First jersey card of the case. Future Stars, Jordan Walker, 246 out of 2024. And Charlie Blackmon to round it out. All right, box 3. Do all those purple packs, the bonus packs at the end. We've done well with those. I think we've hit an auto. We might have hit. I think we hit 2 autos in our hobby case Wednesday, right? And we hit 1 auto in the jumbo. Yeah, we're gonna have 12 packs in total. You have 12 packs in a jumbo or a hobby case. Each jumbo box has 2. Each hobby box has 1. Have you ever graded any stuff out of your collection, William? Or do you have graded cards maybe you've purchased in your collection, I guess? It could be a possibility as well. I'm excited. I got to check to see if those... I can't believe those... Let's see. See if anything popped. Oh, still in assembly. That 52 card run, if that actually finishes up in the next couple days and they start the ship bag process, I'll be pleasantly surprised. I'll be like since pre-COVID. They're so backlogged for so long. They've gotten a lot better, and their estimated times are overestimated almost always now. Sometimes fairly significant. No, never graded or have any grade. It's cool. Arif, what's up, buddy? Nice photos per usual, man. I don't check out every one of your posts, but a lot of your stuff is in my feed because I don't really do a whole lot on Facebook. So nice work per usual, man, with the camera or cameras. You got one camera with a bunch of lenses? No, you gotta have multiple cameras. There's no way you have only one camera. I saw you painted your the photo tunnel white. I saw that. The kind of like light box, I guess, so to speak. Put it in card terms that you put people in for photos. Painted it white, looking good. I think I saw it after the second coat and the first coat. Did you do the second coat yet? First coat, tough because you were covering up, I think, black, right? So still a lot of peeking through, but it's looking good after that. Yeah, I love it, man. Telling you, I follow along quietly, lurk. I just lurk. That's it. I try to post basically 0 on Facebook, minus within the group. Gunner throwback. Let me some Gunner. He's got like 21 homers, or does he have more than that now? As I saw, it was 21, maybe 22. It's a Yamamoto base. Box open for basketball of this year of 23-24 stuff? There's not a ton out. So in terms of the cards, and if I was gonna buy a box to get to keep the cards, it would be today's release actually, Optic. But out of 2024, Esteban Florial. $7.99 out of 2024, and geez, home field advantage Acuna. Man, we can't miss with this guy right now. Acuna, home field advantage, Atlanta. Parenti. Wow, he got his team in this one. There you go, Mike. Mike, we've been crushing. The Braves crushed. We had a Strider auto along with those 2 Acunas I referenced earlier, all in the same break the other night. It was crazy, Atlanta break. Nice card, man. But I do like Crown a lot because of not only the Kaboom potential, Mookie Betts home run challenge, but I actually really enjoy the Crown base set too. The die cut Crown cards, I do like a lot. But I'm a big Optic fan. Optic, Mosaic, Pepio, and Spectra. Probably my favorite sets in general, so do love me some Optic. I wish Optic had downtowns in it in basketball like it does in football, but those are in 1-in-1, which is really disappointing to me because, I mean, not that Optic boxes are cheap, but 1-in-1 boxes are very expensive, and they're only 2 cards, so it's really hard to personally chase 961 out of 2024 downtowns in basketball when you can hit them in football in, like, Optic retail, for example. So that's really disappointing. I hate that in basketball, the downtown chase being even harder. Box 3, I think we only have 1 auto and 1 mem so far. Base. Imanaga on the retro. If you're in Facebook and haven't done so already, you have a little less than an hour to go and predict the score for tonight's game. Kim, did you do that yet? Did you get Patty too as well? Bretton Doyle, 417 out of 499, Colorado. City and Vladdy. Game 4 tonight. Get the score right on the money for both teams. Win a wheel spin next break night, which will be Monday. Or is it saying Italy? Lunedì, I think. I think I got my Italian vocab down. Torkelson on the jersey card. What's your favorite box, William? Or are you just looking for advice? Predict the score. Excellent, Kim. What'd you pick, Kim? The WNBA game was a little bit of a letdown. Huh? I still enjoyed going, but The fact that Caitlin didn't play the last 4.5 minutes of the third and any of the fourth because she had foul trouble and they were getting smoked, and the fact that it was just not a close game, it was pretty ugly, one-sided game, definitely made it less exciting. But hey, let me catch up here on some top loads solo tonight, so it'll take just a little longer than usual, but we'll chat as we always do every night, but even more tonight maybe. So 2 mem and an auto. We actually ended up with like 7 autos, 6 mem last time. So somewhere we got a bonus auto. I don't even remember where, but we did in our hobby case the other day. Sun are down at Fever Coach. I agree. Couldn't agree more on both of those. The Sun are a great team. They're 10-1 after that game. I don't know if they played in the last 2 nights, but 10-1 after that game. Alyssa Thomas is an absolute stud. Louisiana Governor wants an NHL team in New Orleans. I mean, why wouldn't you want any professional sports team, really, at the end of the day? I mean, taxpayers maybe not if they wanted taxpayer-funded for, like, stadiums or whatever, but at the end of the day, I think it's always a good thing to have a professional sports team, right? I could be wrong. Maybe there are some instances where it wasn't, but I'd say for the most part, it's a good thing. Jobs, money brought into the area. Used to have minor league team. What was it called? Did you know Alyssa Thomas and Duana Bonner are engaged, Kim? Duana Bonner's, I think, 5th all-time on the WNBA points list. I think she moved into 5th last year at a game that Soren and I were at. My first ever WNBA game. But she's still in 5th. I think there's, like, a pretty good spread. Taurasi's, like, 3,000 points ahead of number 2. It's crazy. New Orleans Brass. Interesting. What do we think? Edmonton cooked. In hockey, 3-0s happened. In the finals once, a couple other times, Bruins being one of them, clowns in the playoffs. But it generally doesn't happen. It has never happened in basketball in any rounds, let alone the finals. She's incredible. She's rail thin. It's crazy. She's super tall and ultra skinny. It's really crazy how skinny she is for how tall she is. Yeah, Dijonay, she had a big game. I'm not a big fan of her. I am a big fan of Alyssa Thomas though, big time. Alyssa Thomas is just, she's like it's gonna be a weird comparison maybe, but she's like to me the Jokic of the WNBA, just with her like basketball IQ and her passing, especially from, you know, a down low position. Right? Ultra's the right word, right? It's crazy. She's my Jokic of the WNBA, which is why I like her. I just love seeing like high IQ plays in basketball because a lot of that's pretty much been weeded out of the game these days. It's more of a playground basketball these days. Lots of ISO, lots of raining threes, etc. All right, crew. Let's fill up that Bowman filler. There's only 2 left, or there were 2 left. 10 left in the Bowman U-Chrome football random letter, optic NBA release day 3-box PYT had a dozen left last I checked. Mosaic football random 15 spots, so over half full there. Merlin 20 spots, 23 in the optic NBA random. Some of those numbers may have shifted downwards. Hopefully, I'll click the refresh button in just 1 sec. Pretty much 4 boxes of top softball, 2 odds per box, and 4 parallels. Number to 70. Good value for $30, yeah. Especially when you're like, you eat, sleep, and breathe that, kind of, you know? You personally, that's cool, man. Send me some pictures of some hits. It's going to be cool because you're going to know some of the players, like maybe personally or, you know, acquaintance at least. Is Phil Ivey the GOAT in Patty's mind? Phil Ivey just won another bracelet, didn't he? I saw she posted something about poker. Oh, is he on the Marlins checklist with autos, Brock? Interesting. Well, it goes... Well, we put Wembanyama to the Yankees, but if it's a Marlins card, then we would modify that. Because his stuff that was all shown initially was all Yankees uniform stuff from when he did the first pitch. Florio. I'll have to take a look. Hopefully it's a problem we have in a second hitting one. What's going on, Brock? How you doing, man? 2024. That'd be Diaz, 972 out of 2024. I've sold singles from... Wow. Nice. So it's really good value then. Because you can hit some stuff that actually profits. Each one of the 2-7 draw, but she does not think he's the GOAT. Okay. I'm not saying he is. I just know he's got a lot. It's like his 11th, I think. Where is it? 66 out of 73. Jose Azacar. San Diego. Colin. He's good for sure. I love his face when he plays. It's like a dumbfounded face. It's funny. Who's her poker GOAT? Home run challenge, Bryce Harper. Acuna on the City. The City, we hit this autoed out of 25 the other day. It's beautiful. Let's see what we can do here. Hit a nice Acuna home field advantage, but got to be some more nice hits in here. Luis Castillo. Has he settled in? I think he had a bad start to the year, right? But I think he's settled in. I haven't looked at his stats really, though. I thought it went something like that, though. Miguel Vargas, foil, future stars. See if Patty can get the housing market in the state to crash for me with her realtor experience, because I need to move. Did she make that magic happen or what? Wheel spin if she Shota gets the housing market to crash instead of keep going up. Tyler Freeman. I think these are one per case on the team logo parallel. Cleveland. These are beautiful always. Sean. What's going on, Sean? Have we hit our hit in this box? I don't think so. Ooh. Nice. That's not bad. Eston Kjerstad on the 35th auto. Beautiful Baltimore spot. Tim Jordan. Baltimore spot was a great grab after they announced 41 out of 199. They announced the SP rookie stuff. Not for Kjerstad, but nice. It's a nice hit, Tim. Nice work there. Corbin's had a tough first part of this year. If you're not on Facebook and want to get on the score prediction thing for tonight, just shoot support an email before 8:30 with your score prediction. I'll count it. Problem. I'm not going to penalize you ever if you're not on Facebook, if you ever need it. Announcement heads-ups that are in the Facebook group and you're not on Facebook, you just let us know and we'll figure out a way to help you out with that. Let me actually do a little site refresh real quick. Stop on this box for a second. 2 left in the filler, 10, 15, 12, 21 in the optic random. Cheap single boxer. Everything else is the same. I keep those guesses coming. So do we have 2 autos, 2 mem so far. 2 autos, 2 mem. Ribbage. Be the last one that rips probably during the case. Though the other day did pretty well, but today it rips like opening the case. I lost a glove already, so tough glove day. That's all right. No corner, you will not bend all those card corners. Get those corners clean. Another one didn't want to rip clean. I guess in poker, you have to have kind of 2 goats. I think you have to have an all-around goat and a no-limit hold'em goat. You could have goats for all the other, like, you know, standard games too. You know, you could have a stud goat, Omaha, whatever. But I think poker goats should be in specifically and only those 2 categories. You should have an all-around goat who plays a little everything, and a no-limit hold'em goat. What do you think? Who likes poker besides Kim and Patty and myself? I don't really watch it much anymore. Some highlights once in a blue moon or something, but used to watch it a lot back during the Poker Stars days when I used to play on there a lot. It was fun. I think you have an all-around poker goat, and you have a no-limit hold'em goat, if you ask me. What do we got? What do we got? Eric, 3 items for $49. I'm guessing that's maybe 3 optic teams, or maybe it's actually maybe it's Merlin. I'm not sure. I'll check in it after this box. My Towers, Wrigley, Cubbies. Got Rosario, foil. Craig Biggio. Cavan just got traded to the Dodgers. You can have a cash game goat and an all-around tournament goat. So many play all. Yeah, a lot of people play all the games for sure. Common arrow. Mets out of 2024, 434. And out of 73, Ross Stripling for Oakland, 24 out of 73. Verdugo just homered for the Yankees. He'll be loving that. He had a lot to say about the Sox and/or Cora on the way out the door, I think. He might have taken his time around the bases on that one. Arenado, home run challenge. This corner is actually dinged out of a pack. Oswaldo Cabrera card. Interesting. Let's play ball. CJ Stroud, nice. Houston spots. Jake. Saw the Stroud base last time, the other day. I know we saw a Wemby. Acuna. It's crazy they lost Acuna and Strider early in the season. Justin Turner out of 2024, 464. And Tyler Copley on the foil, rookie. Carlo. Should have a mem or an auto. Maybe that's a thin mem down there. I can't tell. No, that's not thick enough, I don't think. I think we're missing. Still, Seems like the hits have been coming late in these boxes. City to City. We've got a Dominic Fletcher orange. 186 out of 299. And a City to City Alonso. Mets tough again this year, huh? They started awful, like horrific. Stepped it up. But I think they're still only around 500, maybe. Yamamoto base. Maybe even a couple games below. Andrew Jones. Man, the Braves are all over Series 2 from our experience on the channel these past couple nights. Perenni. He's going to love that. Nice, Mike. Braves are all over this stuff from what we've seen ripped. We do more PYTs. There should be a piranha frenzy for that Brave spot. Tiger missed the cut, yeah. They had a bad first round. It's like +4 or something like that. Scheffler missed 2, right? He ended up like +5 or something. He was all upset on the 18th and assuming he was going to miss the cut. Who's grabbing a filler spot in Bowman? There's only 2 left. Just 2. Yankees are in there. I believe the Giants are in there. And a bunch of other teams. Who's grabbing those filler spots? Yep. Only 2 left. That's it. It's easy fill. Easy fill. 65.99. Chance at some big time. First Bowman. Some SSPs. Yeah, the greens crushed them. The greens were supposed to be nasty coming into this tournament, right? It's supposed to be really hard greens for the weekend. For the tournament, I should say. Who's grabbing Optic release day stuff? Who's grabbing filler spots? Those are definitely 2 priorities right now. The filler's so close. Optic being release day, but do want to see some Merlin. And wouldn't mind seeing some nice Bowman U Chrome. Some Drake Mays, some Caleb Williams. Brady, number retired. Had his ceremony, not yesterday, Wednesday. Anybody go to that? I did not. We were here breaking. They did a pretty good job with it, though. It's cool. Belichick got a huge ovation, as he should. It's a blue covering the field, I think. That's why I was backwards. I think it's a unnumbered blue. Yep, there's the base. You can see no blue down here. So I just caught up to live. I'm good, thank you. Yes, autos out of 99 on Marlins. Glad to hear you're doing well over there, Brock. There's a lot of stuff they didn't even like announce in here. Rosarena, like some of the SSP rookies and stuff initially. Dropped a bunch of bombs like on release day or just before. Even the Wemby stuff wasn't too far before release. And then all of a sudden, I think it was release day, they announced the Stroud-Wemby duel. I could have my timings off, but either way, they were right around release. It wasn't like they hyped it up for a month on some of those kind of Easter egg chases, as I would call them. Cacheras. 2024, Garrett Whitlock. 60. Next half. Yamamoto base in here. I think it was on top of one of the packs. Go find it. Young Ho Lee on the throwback. We crushed Young Ho Lee stuff the other day. We hit his acetate out of 10, and we hit his auto in the bonus packs. This is nasty. Apparently, oops, his stuff sells pretty well as well. Let's go see it. Just a foil. Sorry about that. Good though. Dominguez, city to city. Take it. There's the Yamamoto base. Out of 199 coming. 171 out of 199. Who is it? Who is it? It is Superstar Greeting. American League. I'm going to have to random this. It's going to be Trout and Witt, looks like. So we'll go Angels and Kansas City, the AL Sluggers. So because it's numbered, we'll random it. It's out of 199. Put that off to the side. So I guess a checklist card. Those are two players featured on the card. We'll go figure out whose that is. Who's got the Angels and who's got Toronto? Jake and Greg. I'm sorry, not Toronto. Kansas City. I'm an idiot. Ken and Greg. My bad, Ken. I got you, though. Logan O'Hop on the Connect Man. Courtney, what's up, Court? How we doing tonight? Feeling good? Small stack. There we go. I'm going to catch up. We're at the halfway point on some sleeves and top loads for these last three. Won't take too long. Just bear with me a couple minutes here. Move over a smidge. Courtney, I don't know if you saw the Facebook posts or anybody else that just tuned in. Score prediction for tonight's NBA Finals Game 4. If you nail it, the score for each team for the final score in a Facebook comment, or if you're not on Facebook, you can send us an email to the support email. We get a wheel spin next stream. Well, the Yankees kick some butt. I heard Verdugo hit a homer. I wouldn't be too proud of beating up on the Red Sox, but you can only beat up on who's on your schedule. I think they have their best pitcher pitching, right? At least, well, with Garrett Cole out. With Luis Heel. I think he was on the slate for today. Could be wrong, though. Paid too much attention to baseball early season. Well, hammering hockey playoffs. And last few years also been hammering NBA playoffs. But I still look around. Stats and stuff. Standing stats. I didn't get up to a game, though. It's been years since I've been to a game. I kind of hate Fenway, to be honest with you. It's dated. They've done a lot of new stuff with it, but whatever. They bulldozed it, kept the Green Monster, built something new with the Green Monster integrated. But what are you going to do? I'm so surprised they didn't bulldoze it and then cut the Green Monster into chunks and sell them. That's what they... This ownership group, you could easily see them doing something like that. All right, so I think we're 3-3 on autos and mem so far. So that was pretty standard with our hobby case last time. We ended up with 7-5. We got a bonus auto somewhere, but it was basically a 50-50 split on mem and autos. We've seen a 50-50 split halfway through this case. See if we can snag an auto or two. We got two last time in the hobby case, I believe, in the bonus packs. So let's see what we can do there. Aside for the recap after. Put this aside for a random later. And I'll top these later. All right, halfway home crew in hobby case, PYT number 1. Thank you for joining us in the break, in the chat, hanging out. C's coming on in about a half hour. Baseball in full swing, including Yanks Red Sox. Sounds like the Yanks are crushing. Still need help. 2 filler spots left in the Bowman Jumbo. That's a half case of Bowman Jumbo. Big time potential in Bowman, as always. And the Yanks that are crushing right now are part of it. With Lombard first, Dominguez rookie stuff. Check it out. Check it out. $65.99 gets you in on that. Yeah, about 25 minutes left to get your score predictions in, if you have not already, for Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Can't really do a score prediction for Game 4 of the NHL. Maybe we'll do a shots on goal prediction. That would probably be the one. Scores too few points, aka goals, in that sport. Be a million guesses of all the same 3-to-1s and stuff like that. It's been utter domination. I think it's like 11 to maybe it's 11-4 now, because Edmonton did get those 2 goals in the third. It might be 11-4 in the series in goals. I mean, getting outscored 3-1 in the finals is pretty rough. McDavid hasn't done much. He's created and had some chances of his own, but not much on the score sheet for a guy of obviously his caliber, aka the best in the world. Box 7. Shota right on top. Good luck here. Let's find some big hits. We had some big hits the other night. There's an Ellie covering the field. Victor Vodnik. Something wild. Give me a smiley. Who's in the lead in the golf tournament? Juan Soto, 219 out of 299. That's a nice one right there for the Yanks. It's got the Yanks again. That is, well, if I get my outfit right, Mason. What beast year. I mean, he's just an incredible player, so. As good as advertised. Josh Young, Texas. Home run challenge. Evan Carter. Jared Kalenic out of 2024, 872. They're doing a Brady statue, I think I read, right? That's cool. Blackman on the foil. No base. Last stack here. Looks like we have a mem card. Haven't had a manufactured mem yet. Just regular jersey mems. Average home run trots. 29.3 seconds. So Rosarena, that's a blue. Little color match there. Tyler? Insert unnumbered blue. There is one right here. Lindor. Silver Slugger Award winner. The NYM's Bloom. That's his team, right? What's up, Bloom? Last couple here. Pete Crow Armstrong, City to City. Seven down, still 5 big ones, hopefully to come. Plus the bonus packs at the end. Can't forget those. Speaking of, there it is. We have 8 in the stack now. 4 more to that stack. 2 them at the end. They've been pretty good to us thus far, so hopefully we can keep that up tonight as well. This case has been lighter than our first 2 so far, but there's still plenty of room. Atlanta's done well again. It's been your winner so far, in my eyes. Some Jackson Holiday love. Somebody a 101 for $80. There's a teal, looks like. Next up. Someone sent me a picture earlier. They mem card it looks like. They know somebody that works at ESPN, and this afternoon they were doing a practice run for trophy presentation, just in case the series ends tonight. So it's cool. It was just like a faraway picture of like the stage set up and just some people like around, but it's still cool. All right, here we go. Box 8 has arrived. Ellie insert. Mookie City to City. Followed by Heel Badu. Foil in there as well. Ellie on the fan favorites. $142 out of $3.99. Little Twins team card with Correa, Aberg. So we have a home run challenge coming up shortly. It is Jordan. Yeah, Bryson. Do people like Bryson now? I saw some articles online about like people kind of liking him now. Everybody used to hate him. What's the deal with him? Anybody give me a Golf World update? Do people like him now, or is he still... Majority of people don't care for him? I got the vibes from some articles that people have come around on him. Channer foil. Jake, what's up, man? Well, you wouldn't be working out. You working tonight, I guess, is the question. So, are you working? But on a new shift now these days. Jake, I contacted somebody I knew at the power company to. There's some down, like, trees leaning on some wires on my road, but they haven't taken them down, last I saw. It was days ago. I thought the power company was a little faster than that. 182 out of 499. Weston Wilson, greeny for the Phillies, and Tim Jordan. Bonos, Showtime. One base Stroud so far. Jordan on the Mem bat piece. Max Kepler out of 2024. That's $2.99. Coming out of this. 11 to 7, double tomorrow. 3 p.m. to 7. Call the cable company. Nah, it's on the power lines. It's on the power lines. I've decided. It's 100% on the power lines. There's actually another one, same kind of thing, just like a dead skinny tree on some lines. On what's that other road? I'm terrible with roads. Even one's right down the street from me. Fairview, I think. Yeah, Fairview. $3P to 7A tomorrow. All right. Erica taking those optics, and the Warriors are off the board in optic. Optics making some moves. Let me take a quick peek here. Still 2 in the filler. Need a little help there. Optics down to 8. Down to 8. Thank you, crew. Eric and Kim helping out there. PYT 21 on the cheap single box random. One more box, then I'll catch up. And top loads. Also check orders. Spurs are still there. We can do a filler with them. I don't know what's left. Might not be any more expensive teams left at all, really. Like 30s, 40s, maybe? I don't know. I don't have a co-pilot here to update me on exactly what's left. I've got a left-handed click. Let's see. Rockets. Okay, Rockets are still there. 89. Pacers 15. Heat 39. 25 Pelicans. 15 Knicks. 39 Thunder. 25 Magic. 675 Spurs. Spurs probably be a filler. I mean, obviously we would welcome you to hop in and grab them, but they are, of course, pricey. See if we can hit somebody a Slammy. I can't believe the Slammy sell sheet card is Curry. Like on the SP insert, you call him Slammy. We got Curry. That's the best one for a Slammy. I mean, Curry's incredible, but not for Slammies, you know. Choice odd. Need just a tiny bit of help on that Bowman filler. Just 2 spots left. That is it. 2 spots. Who's gonna help me out? Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't have been Curry on that particular insert. That's all I know. But what are you gonna do? I don't make those decisions. My opinion doesn't matter. All right, let's start with Victor Robles. Here, box 9. Box 9 of 12. Good luck here. Still some wild stuff. We're spoiled on Wednesday. Not spoiled so far on this one, but we still have a third of the case to go, so plenty of time to get spoiled. Plus all the Bonus packs. We hit like 3 golden mirrors the other night. Haven't hit any in this case. 3 the other night, I believe. We hit 2 sketch cards in the same case of Jumbo. That was wild. Jake McCarthy. 570 out of 2024. Bryce Harper on this city to city. It's a city to city blue, actually. It's cool. Sakura, where are we at on this Merlin? Gonna help me out and fill that Merlin mixer one more time? Like, collectively quit? Ozzy Albies, home run challenge. Showtop base. I know it's a good break. Don't have our hit yet. Yamamoto. Ornelas, 2024. 713 for Texas. It's Romy Gonzalez foil. That was going to be an auto right there. It was not. Should have a mem or an auto here. Looks like a mem. Let's see a thick card. Yeah, hidden gems are incredibly hard to hit. Hence the name, I guess, right? Just a vintage stock. 54 out of 99. JT Brubaker. Pirates love the old school Topps logo. Pittsburgh. Chucky V. They're always nice. Joey Votto on the mem. So we're at 6 mem already, so hopefully we're going ink the rest of the way. No guarantees other than you get one or the other. All right, let me catch up on some tops. Every quarter case here. It's that time. Some tops and sleeves real quick. Just take me a minute or two. All right. We've hit a couple hidden jumps. Not in this particular product, but in general. It's so funny. I said that to Bailey last night. I said, "Can you believe these guys are stuck at that tiny little desk when they used to have that huge studio desk?" PK, Messier, and Levy. I pointed that to Art last night. They were like shoulder to shoulder at the desk. I mean, the same thing kind of happens a little like when Shaq and them were all crowding around a smaller table. So like, it's pretty typical. But the ESPN hockey one just looked particularly funny, I thought. Subban's pretty good. I never liked Subban as a player. I mean, he's a good player for a little bit. He flamed out pretty quick, though. Not quick, but like after he left Montreal, did he go to the Devils right away? I don't know. It just didn't work out for him. He faded fast. But he's pretty good at his job on the desk, in my opinion. So that's Bailey. When I was poking fun at the desk, and she actually agreed. She thought it was a pretty good job as well. He likes to dress crazy. It's kind of his shtick, like fancy, funny-looking suits and stuff. Yeah, McDonough's really good. He used to be the Sox guy. He's very, very good, though. He's not my favorite. I like Doc Enzo. I like those guys, but McDonough's like the consummate professional. He's very good at what he does. I have personal preference for a couple of guys over him in hockey specifically, but except he hates the Bruins, and you can tell. Oh, you mean PK? I don't know. I don't think he was too bad when they were in the early rounds. All right, almost ready to hop into these last three. Sorry for the delay here. Let's hop these after as well. Bust out some more sleeves for the last part here. Boom. I thought you were talking about McDonough at first, but then I put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, Gretzky's good. He's not on all the time, though. Messi is pretty good. He kind of has, like, Jack Edwards retiring because he has some speech issue that came out of nowhere. Messi, yeah, he's a little older. Every once in a while, he has some issues where he gets caught up on a couple words, but he's very good with his insight and analysis. Ferraro's awesome. Because the Panthers are dominating everybody. Ferraro's a beast. Boucher is good too. Hockey, I was disappointed ESPN was getting it. I'm happy that you can watch more games now that ESPN has it. I don't love some of their coverage stuff, but they did a pretty decent job. Some people hate it, but for a guy who hated the move going into it, I think they've done all right. I hated when I think it was the Oilers series, Oilers in Dallas. Like the series ended, and I get it. Like there was a crew assigned to that series, but the other series had ended earlier. And like I want you to move the A team to that series. I know it's not right for the people that have been calling that series, but that's what I'd rather have happen. If one series ends early, fly the A team out. Maybe it was in the round before too. It's like a West Coast late night like C team, and they're doing like a game 7 when the A team's just sitting on their hands waiting for the next round to start. Did not love that. I forget who. I don't even know who it was on the crew I'm thinking of. But just not the same. He's not my favorite player. I really do like his game. And his after the whistle stuff. Just respect. It's not like a Jokic thing. Jokic is like my favorite player to watch. Gabriel Arias. I am glad the road the Celtics got, like, come on. That can't recognize they got incredibly lucky with their road through the playoffs. It's out of their mind. Like, even Dallas here. Like, I know it's easy to say, oh, well, now it's 3-0. You can say that, but 855 out of 2024. Like, who is super scared of Dallas? Like, Dallas has Luka, Kyrie, and Kyrie's, like, you know, he's a distant 2 these days. And then nothing, right? Could you imagine if it was like the Nuggets? I don't think the Wolves. The Wolves are kind of a weird team with their 2 big guys. I think the Bruins Celtics would space them out big time. Brandon Crawford, 353 out of 399. But look at, and then the injuries within series that they faced. Like, I know they lost Porzingis, but They lost Porzingis on basically an all-star team versus like Halliburton leaving, being like the guy. Lindor, Arenado, city to city. Just like what a road. Just cake right through the playoffs. Embiid was hurt. They didn't have to face them, even with him hurt. Giannis was out, so they weren't a factor. Crazy. I mean, I'll take it. I don't care how you get there. Just give me rings. Give me banners. Yeah, every once in a while there's some easy roads in the playoffs for teams. Yamamoto throwback. Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers. Brian Reynolds foil. Man, a soccer crew likes to hate on me liking other players off my favorite teams. Jeez. Speaking of the soccer crew, go Beavs on the Adley. He's having a beast year. We got Camden. I think we have Mem again. Jeez, a lot of Mem this case. Spoiled last case. We'll see. There still could be multiple autos coming up. 89 out of 499 on the Jock Peterson Greeny. Didn't he have a huge home run for Atlanta in the playoffs? Didn't they trade for him? Like, big home run? Was he even like an MVP of a series? Tell me I'm right, or I'm making crap up. 193 out of 199, Brandon Crawford, Major League material. So the home field advantage has been the best hit. Home field advantage, Acuna, and hitting Andrew Jones auto. He signs a lot though, but I still like it every time because he was one of my favorite players growing up. Been kind of light this case, which is disappointing because this product was insane to us on Wednesday, including Hobby. Hobby, you could argue, was better than the Jumbo case. Jumbo had two sketches and a nice Langford auto and some other nice hits, but Hobby had the Acetate out of 10, Lee, the Acuna out of 10, 4070, the Acuna out of 25, City to City auto, had the, I think it had the SP rookie. So the Hobby case the other day was insane. Oh yeah, the cursed out was nice. Yep, cursed out as well. For Tim. Forgot about that one. That's a nice hit. Hit one American flag parallel 76. One vintage stock out of 99. One manufactured relic, Lindor. I think 7 relics in total now. Still got 2 boxes plus all the bonus packs to go, so we still got time. Beautiful Las Vegas. There he is. Speak of the devil, Camden. What's up, man? Beautiful-ish. Why ish? Too hot? A little bit of rain somehow. Scott Foster in Dallas tonight. NBA doesn't want to sweep. The extender. Good luck tonight. Hope you all hit big. Camden, what are you doing out in Vegas? You gambling? You working? Both? Vacation without the gambling, though. Shows and food. Yeah, I'm jealous. I'd like to go to Vegas. Should have told me. I could have met you out there, man. Not working. Well, besides breaks. Bailey's working all the time, so I might as well just fly out to Vegas, you know? We got a Zoom call with Camden to show him, with Card to show him what we picked up, Camden. Oh, what'd you pick up? All right, here we go, crew. This is box 11. 11. Let's get it. Good luck here. Appreciate the fill. Appreciate the chat. Hopefully, we can appreciate some big hits coming right here. Yeah, Gomes. Oh, Kim's going out there too? Damn. The whole crew's going to Vegas without me. Jeez. What airline you flying, Kim? Can you, Nah, if you put me in the suitcase, it's definitely over the limit, the weight limit. Teddy Yankee. Doesn't matter the airline. NHL drafts out the sphere. I know I told Bailey we should go, but she's got work. 104 out of 499. Yohan Moncada for the White Sox. Brock was hanging out in chat earlier. Might still be hanging around, Brock. We had a big SSP or big auto here. Julio home run challenge. American. Evening, y'all. What's up, David? David, there's only 2 left in that filler. I'm hoping that thing goes tonight. 2 left, though. Still need a little bit of help. 2024, Jesus Sanchez. 759. All right, so we're going to have an auto. I can't tell if there's a relic. Oh, there might be a relic down there again. Jeez. Were we just super spoiled in our hobby case on Wednesday? Or what? DJ LeMahieu. How things going, David? Doing all right over there? All right, last little bit. Oh, well, that's something. Somebody's taking home likely the full $80 on their own. I doubt we're hitting 2 101s in a case of this stuff. Is it all horizontal? Yeah, okay. What do you think, chat? Pirates. Team card. Pirates team card. Who's got Pittsburgh? Chucky V. Man, that's a beautiful, like, slate gray, huh? Damn, I wish it wasn't a team card. I wish it was a player, but it's still sick. It's a 101. $101, baby. $80. Most likely coming your way, Chucky V. Still think we have a relic coming, though. Yeah, sure do. Jazz. Oh, yeah, for a Pirates fan, that would be super cool. Absolutely. I'm just looking for it to be like, I don't know, Yamamoto or, you know, something like that. All right, last box magic right here. Just did hit a 101 though. That's sweet. Yeah, Caminero, Yamamoto, Shota. Thanks for this hot box right here. It's got the extra cardboard in it. I will sleeve and top load after this box before the bonus packs. Then I'll just have to sleeve and top load any of the bonus pack stuff. Then I'll do the top loads in some semblance of an order. We'll do a left, right, random with just a easy dice roll down the tower on this red American League checklist card, which is between the Angels and the Royals. I know that cardboard's got to be a sign. Dual auto time. Give me an auto. A lot of mem in this case. A lot of mem. They've been in the same area in these boxes. They've been at the end of the box, which is the top left column. If you're looking at the box, it facing you standing up, I think. Am I opening the packs? No, I mean top right. I don't remember how I'm stacking the packs. It could be the Wemby Yankees 101. That would have been sick. That would have been really sick. Still cool. 101s are always good, especially because we have a bounty in 99% of our breaks. Mostly just Leaf stuff or like, oh my lord, I can't think of the football product. No guaranteed 101 in the case. Anything where like archive, signature, retired, or active. Save that silver. 3, 6. Silver pack from the top pack. It's the top pack. Top pack. Now we just rip it right away and just smash whatever is there right on top. I think we have an auto, though there could be a mem on the other side, but the hits have been in the second column every time so far. Let's break. Good luck here. Good luck. Last box. Last box of love. Lou Robert, City to City. Matt Strom, foil. When Skeens pitch? Probably this weekend? No. In a few days? Next? It's off to a great start. He didn't get the win the other day, though. He didn't get the run support he's been getting. He's been getting like 8 runs a game his first 4 or 5 starts on average. Just wild numbers. Celtics going to play tight, you think so? Has it started? Are you just projecting because they're playing tight for the first, like, minute and a half, or what? Out of 199? Wow. I would go for the rainbow at this point. I'm not going to lie. I know you don't have, like, all the low-numbered ones, but out of 199 and 101 in the same break of this card, I'd rainbow the crap out of this. Wouldn't be that expensive to finish up, I wouldn't think. Home run challenge, Jazz. We hit this auto the other day. It was nice. I don't see anything thick, so I think we have an auto in this box, which is going to put us at, what, like maybe 4 autos in the case? Which is what I predicted would be in a hobby case on Wednesday, but then we ended up getting 7 and 6 mem, so we got like a bonus on top of the 50-50 split. All right, last little bit. Should be a hit here, and I don't see anything thick, so should be an auto coming. We will find out. Matthew Batten, bookend 299 out of 299. Padres. Padres got some parallels in this one. Auto right here. Hunter Goodman, Colorado. That is Matt Miller. There you go, Matt. 35th, Hunter Goodwin, Inc. Bo Bichette for the Jays. 633 out of 2024. There you go, Jake. It's not your boy Vladdy Jr., but Shota. And boom. All right, let me sleeve and top load these couple boxes. Then we'll get into the bonus packs, and we'll do a little left-right to see who's taking home that red dual. Dual team, not dual auto. And then I will very quickly do some semblance of organization on the recap. It won't be perfect or anything. They're all just in one big top load pile right now. But I'll get a little bit of a recap. Organization going. About that filler. Can we get that thing filled up? Any more of those small teams go in optic? Still 2 in the filler. Damn. 8 in the optic. 21 in the optic random. Man, nobody wants to help close those last 2 spots. Just 2? So we went a little mem heavy on this one compared to what we were hoping for. Did hit a 101 just now. Our nice Braves hits per usual in this product for us. Yeah, I'll see what it's at in terms of how much a filler is. I'd be down for fillering it at some point because the Spurs are pretty pricey. I don't know if anybody would be grabbing them outright. So we'll try, but I'd love to see even more teams go. There's plenty of cheap teams in there. Every $25 team brings the filler down, $2.50. Like a $19 team brings it down $2. Every little bit helps. I think it's just Houston at 89, the big Spurs spot. So just with those two, you're looking at like 76-ish for a filler. So you're still probably looking near $100. Just pricey, but it's 3 boxes of Spurs. So you hit numbered optic Wemby's, you're feeling real good. All right, bonus packs coming up. So gotta top the mem cards as well. All right, here's that last box one, Tyler. Right out the gate. Got a parallel in it. I good luck on these. Logan Webb, Combinero, nice. C.J. Abrams, and the teal is Edgar. It's kind of color matchy. Nice. That's always on the top right, actually. 66 out of 199, Seattle. It's got a little bit of surface issues back here. You can kind of see that in the light. Cool card, though. Edgar. Chucky V. All right, base pack or potentially an auto. Ellie, nice. Take those. Cincy spot. Noonan. There you go, Noonan. Well with these packs so far, so let's see if we can find some big ones. Dominguez. So some nice rookies right out the gate here. Combinero, Dominguez, and Ellie. That'll do. Corbin Burns, Bobby Miller, Johnny Bench, and Parker Meadows for the Tigers. Tigers Inc. Sean, there you go. That's 1 ink. Hopefully we can find a second. Nice ink in these, always fun. Edgar base. All base pack unless there's an auto. Lee. Greeny. Johan Rojas, 90 of 99. Rookie Greeny. Olson Amaya. Ronnie, another nice rookie one. That Met spot, you got Bloom. Andy, Bowie, Vladdy, and nice Yamamoto. So rookies are smashing on the base in here. It's a good thing. Not always easy to even hit them. It's Bryce, Jeter, Piazza, and Julio. 2 to go. 2 to go. 2 numbered and an auto thus far. Can we spike another auto or numbered? Well, in this one, it's going to be an auto. It's not. And last pack here. Last pack magic. Hopefully. Is a blue. Soto, Maddox, Rafaela, and Jose Rodriguez. 73 out of 150 for the White Sox. Lots of rookies in those packs. Lots of rookies. Sec to get that going. Do a quick left right, and then I'll give you an unorganized, organized recap. Wants to help me out and type a timestamp in chat for me in a second. Anybody? Anybody? These up. Optics getting there. It's getting close to filler territory. We have a filler for Bowman that is. What's over this top load? It's missing the whole right side. Look at this top load. It's missing the whole right border. It's just open. It's like a book. All right. Quality control missed that one, I guess. Just top these mems real quick, and then we're off to actually organize the recap and then do it. All right, what are we filling next? Let's get it. The case wasn't nearly as good as the other two. I want to pull some fire on something else, or a bunch of fire on a bunch of other things. All right, there we go. Those are all topped up. Boom, boom. Save this for left, right. Let me very unorganized, some semblance of organization recap here. Just throw light colors together. Maybe not where they're supposed to be, but together. Good enough. Not yet. Nope. Nope, it's right here. Oh, I'm going to do it right at the end of this recap. Got the recap ready to go. All right, 136.25. All right, crew, here you go. Recap 2024 Top Series 2 Hobby Full Case PYT number 1. Home Run Challenges. Some base, Yamamoto, Imanaga, a couple other guys. Stroud in there. Some more. Numbered and unnumbered inserts. A few blues in there unnumbered. The rest of the stuff is numbered. Thank you, Jake. I was saying it over and over in my head. It's a 101. Bounty. Chucky V. All to you. 80 bucks. It had recently been hit, but 80 bucks on the house works for me. It's a 101 for the Pirates, baby. Oops, sorry. There you go. Magical Bets. Azakar. Stripling. We got mem cards. We've got some bonus pack stuff. A lot of good base rookies here. Rafael, Yamamoto, Mauricio, Lee, Dominguez, De La Cruz, Caminero, Edgar 199, 150, Jose Rodriguez, 99, Rojas, Parker Meadows on the ink. And ink from the non-bonus packs. Blake Snell, Hunter Goodman, Andrew Jones, Heston Kjerstad, 4 of them, and a home field advantage Acuna. So a couple nice autos in there. Nice home field advantage. Bonus auto in the bonus packs, a 101. So, I mean, not bad. Just not nearly as good as Wednesday's. And we have this out of 199. Normally we would just randomly allocate these, but it's a checklist card, but we're going with the 2 players on the card. So we got Angels, and we've got the Royals. So I'm going to throw a 1 down the tower. It's got to stay in the square for it to count. Let me throw card cam off so got some nice focus on the dice. If it is odd, it goes to the Angels. If it is even, it goes to the right side, which would be Bobby Witt and the Royals. So Angels is Greg, and Ken is the Royals. So odd, it's going to Greg. Even, it's going to Ken. All right, it's got to stay in the square. If it pops out, we re-roll no matter what the number shows. Here it is. Good luck. Even. 2. It's going to the right side. That is our favorite bar. Ken. There you go, Ken. Appreciate it, crew. That's 2024 Series 2 Hobby. Full case. PYT number 1 in the books.